Dot, dot, dot is S. Dash, 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 0. O. S again. SOS. It means what? Help. Military people would know that with the Morse code. SOS, that's what we're going to call this. Why are we going to call this SOS? We're recording this on November the 17th on a Friday night, our 7:30 Bible study and service every Friday in Orlando. Word of Life is worth the drive. We're also here every Sunday at 2:30. Well, when we came in, we were getting ready to do some praise and worship. It died. Our sound system. Jennifer, should we bury that in the backyard? It's kind of like family with us. The sound system went. We need a new one. And this is Friday, so I don't think we're going to be able to get one by Sunday, but we need another sound system. Now, here's what I'm putting my faith out for all of us in this room. You are partners and people in this room. We gave Melissa 12 churches sound systems. We can call a sound system back. The sound system we gave Christian Retreat Minnesota, we never even used it. It was $25,000. Not only did we give them the sound system, we delivered it. I remember that. We delivered it. It was brand new. We paid $25,000 for it. We was going to minister in Canada. Jennifer, you should remember this. You and Becky, and you guys should remember this. We had it on the trailer, and we drove up to Christian Retreat, Minnesota, unloaded everything there, and did we leave the trailer there? I don't remember.
That big board was in the van.
Yeah, we had the big sound system and everything. We unloaded it there in Minnesota. We went and preached in Canada, in the churches in Canada, and I preached on a television station in Canada. And then we came back and set it up for them. We set the thing up. And they had a professional sound person there also to set big speakers, a big board. It had the snake, that 500-foot snake that went from the platform all the way to the sound booth. And people asking me, why did I do that? Here's why. I was smart. Sometimes I'm smart. We left it in Minnesota because if we would have brought it to Canada, they would have charged us customs on it. It would have cost us a fortune to bring it into Canada, explain everything on it. They tax you to death. We brought our tape sets. When I went and preached there, sometimes up in Canada, they would charge us a fortune to go over the border. Because we brought a trailer load of stuff to offer for people. They would give an offering for our tape sets at the churches that I would preach in. They would charge us, this is the truth, they want to know how much you're charging for them. They charge you a sales tax on that. Then, you know what else they charged us? A manufacturer's tax, because we did them ourselves. We would buy the cases, print the labels, produce the tapes, CDs or whatever. They charge you a manufacturer's tax on top of it. They tax you to death. So I had to bring the tapes and that there, but not that sound system. They would have charged us a fortune. So we bought the sound system, $25,000, brand new. We delivered it to Christian Retreat, Minnesota, left it there, went into Canada and preached, because it's not too far from Canada, came back, put it together, and preached in it. And preached in it many, many times. But we gave 12 churches sound systems, and now we need one. We do not have a permanent set building right now. We're meeting in a hotel right now, Saturdays, Fridays, 7:30 p.m., Sundays at 2:30. We need a sound system. We need a portable one, something we could just throw in the van and take it up, hook it up, 1, 2, 3. The room's not that big, so we don't need a big, expensive sound system with big speakers. But the one that I would like to get that's portable is about $2,000. I'm going to ask our partners to sew into it. I'm believing I could do that because we gave away so many. Whatever a man soweth, that shall we reap. We helped 12 churches set up sound systems, and that, including that one in Christian Retreat, Minnesota. On your screen, there's a Cash App. We don't have time. We need it now. This is Friday. Our producer's fast. We're going to get this out to our friends Saturday and Sunday. And I'm believing by this time next week, we might have to order it. They might have to ship it. But at least we'll be in the process of getting a nice portable sound system for about $2,000. We can get something that will meet our need. If 20 people gave 100, if 2 people gave 1,000 each, if 4 people gave 500, but if everybody gave something, we'll be able to pay cash for it, won't have to finance it, and we'll have it. Cash App, PayPal. Now, this is the 17th of November, and I am sad to say all of you have not gotten November's newsletter yet that we sent out to our monthly friends and partners. And here's why. The computer broke. I think this is a time where we're going to get everything new. The computer that we use for the mail out broke. We had to buy a new one. It was not cheap. Not only did we have to buy a new one, we had to wait till the geeks changed everything, the information from the old one, and put it in the new one. And because of that, it delayed us getting our mail out. I'm hoping and praying that all of you have it by Thanksgiving. But if not, hear our heart. We want to say Happy Thanksgiving and Merry Christmas to all of you. And this ministry's been here since 1978, faithful. We need a sound system. It's a very important thing. We're not asking for a big $25,000 one. I mean, we'd love to have that too, to put in our new building. But right now, for about $2,000, we could get something portable that will meet our needs. I'm asking all of you to do something to help get that started. Also, while we're at it, our website is down right now. We are rebuilding our website. It's going to be first class. Our vision for our media ministry to duplicate the teachings for Jezebel, to do the website, to do pay-per-view, to start to get the book published, we're looking at about $30,000. October has always been an awesome month for this ministry. But if 30 people would make a $1,000 pledge to be paid between now and October 24, we could do that. But the good news is we don't have to have the whole 30,000 to expand the media ministry. I think to be exact, $2,800. I'm rounding it off to say $3,000. But for $2,800, we could really get it started, and that is even including. Well, we better say 3,000. But that's even including the people that's going to print my book to fact check it. They're going to fact check the book. They're going to tell me that's not proper English. They're going to make sure that everything I'm saying is true. And they're charging us for that. So the 3,000 will even include that. We are planning on accomplishing all the things I talked about in 2 minutes by October 2024. And that's including live programs that we're going to do and getting the first book out and it's going to be about Jezebel, but that's not going to be the name. Would you consider sowing that seed? The first thing we need immediately is a portable sound system for about $2,000. Next, to take the media ministry to the next level, about $3,000. We can get that ball rolling. I want to hear from you. Don't wait for you to get the newsletter, but I do want to say if you get your Thanksgiving Day card after Thanksgiving, forgive us. We're trying to get it out as quickly as we can. Lord, right now, in the name of Jesus, we pray for our friends and partners. Let me have your eyes in the room. This country, I'm warning everybody that I can. This is the word of the Lord. I feel in my spirit around May or June, the bottom is going to fall out of the economy in America. I don't want that to happen, but the motto of the wise is be prepared for surprises. Don't go crazy with Christmas presents this year. Use wisdom. You want to give somebody something, give them something meaningful. Now, here's where the temptation is going to come in. The stores are hurting. The chain stores are hurting. They're going to slash prices like crazy between now and New Year's and after New Year's. For the rest of November, December, January, they're going to slash the prices like crazy. It's going to be very tempting for us not to just buy something because it's so cheap right now. Use wisdom. In using wisdom, don't buy anything that you don't have to have right now. Be prepared. Pay down some on your credit cards so that you might have them for emergency in 2024. The bottom is going to fall out around May or June. Interest rates right now are crazy. It's going to get worse. I don't want that to happen. But God shows his prophets things. Use wisdom. Pay your necessities. It's hard because people are going from paycheck to paycheck. Try to save a little something for emergency. Try to free up your credit cards a little bit for emergency, because most people's credit cards are mixed out right now. But whatever you do not cut back on your giving to God. You'll only hurt yourself. Be faithful with your tithing and tithe where you're supposed to. Where do you tithe? To where you're getting fed. And now some of you, because you get fed by this ministry, some of you tithe to this ministry, some of you give a portion of your tithe, some of you make pounds and pledges or monthly support, that's all fine. Do not cut back on your giving, which are tithes, offerings, vows, and pledges. God will honor that. God will honor that. Don't do it. Don't. Too many times when things get tight, people cut back on the giving to make that a priority. And God's going to help you through the coming recession that we're going to go through. If the conservative, capitalistic, patriotic people win the election in 2024, and I don't mean just by winning the White House. To really win the election, the conservatives have to have the White House, the Senate, and the Congress. If they do, everything's going to turn around for the better starting in 2025. But that will just be the beginning. Because whoever inherits the election in 2024 is inheriting a mess. The border's wide open. Wars are sparking up all over the place. The economy is bad. Whoever's going to have their work cut out for them, they're not going to be able to do what they need to do unless they have the Senate and the Congress behind them. If that happens, and I believe it will, Things will begin to be turning around in 2025, but they will not start to get real good again until 26. It's going to take time to fix this mess. God will do a quick work, but it's going to take a little time. We need to be prepared for that. In the middle of 2024, after the first of the gas prices will go down very, very low. They always do, no matter who's in the administration at the present time. Before this election, they always drop the gas prices to try to get you to keep them in office. Don't let that fool you. Because I don't care how bad or low they lower the gas prices. If this administration stays in office, it's all going to go higher after that. This is the worst administration I have ever seen in my lifetime. It's terrible. They are not in full support and backing up Israel. They only do enough to keep peace. A big facade. All of this there was 300,000 pro-Israel people on the lawn in Washington, D.C. Sunday, and nobody talks about it on the news. But all the people that are against Israel and pro-Islam or pro-Hamas, oh, they're showing that. I don't want to get into that right now. I'm just telling you this. There needs to be a change in 2024, and not just the White House, the Senate and the Congress. That is the will of the Lord. Because if you are a Christian, and even if you're not a Christian, if you are a God-fearing person, you should be conservative. The Bible is not socialism or communism. It's capitalism. And where are the patriots? We need to be patriotic. If we do that, we're going to get this country. It's not too late for this country. No. But if things don't change in the election in 2024 November, they have to change. I don't even want to think that way. They have to change. That means register to vote and vote capitalistic, patriotic, and biblical. And if you see phony stuff, phony fraud stuff going on in the election, report it. Do something about it. Don't be part of it. Do something about it. So, but right now, we need a sound system for about 2,000. We could do that. We're going to expand the media ministry. We need about 30,000 to do that, but 3,000 will get us started. We'll go on. I call it forth. We gave 12 churches sound system. The one for Christian Retreat, brand new, we paid $25,000 for it. Now we need one, and we need it quickly, because on December the 10th, we're going to ordain Darlene. And we want to record it. We want it to come out. We need the sound system. We really do need it. You know, common sense would tell you we need the sound system. So we record the room so it can be louder. And there's difference the way the sound is on the video or on a tape or a flash drive than it is in the room. We need both. All right, we love you. Cash App, PayPal, let's get the money in there. Let's get the portable sound system. Let's pay cash for it. Let's get our new website going. And that's what money can do. Money solves problems. All right, we'll love you one at a time.